My name is Cameron, and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out how the person on your mind felt about you the last time that they saw you. So if you are as excited as I am to figure out what in the world your person was thinking, how they were feeling about you the last time they saw you, then let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks, okay? So for group number 1, we have the Silver Era Tarot deck for you to choose from today. This is basically a black and white tarot deck, and it has like little bits of color within each of the cards, which is beautiful. For group number 2, we have the Everyday Witch Tarot deck, which is just so adorable. It has such cute and fun imagery. It is a classic within the tarot community. And then last but not least, for group number 3, we have the Tarot of the Abyss, and this is another black and white tarot deck, and it basically is like pencil drawn, and it's just very lovely. So guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to please let it out. And now I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about the person who is on your mind, the person who you are curious about. I want you to think about how they felt about you the last time they saw your gorgeous self. And then whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever tarot deck your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one deck here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends. Hello, group 1. So, if you felt called to this lovely Silver Era's tarot deck today, then hey, hello, my fabulous folks, and welcome to the best side of TarotTube. So first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for deciding to hang out with me today. I love making videos like this with you guys. It always brightens my whole week. But anyways, let's go ahead and start shuffling through your cards, because I know that you guys are as excited as I am, if not more so, to find out how your person was feeling about you the last time they saw you. So Spirit, can you help me tap into group 1's person's energy, the person on their mind? How are they feeling the last time they saw them? The last time group 1's person, the person who they're thinking about, the last time they saw my group 1 folks. How did they feel about them? What were they thinking? Can we get some messages, please, Spirit? What wants to come through? I think that one wants to make an appearance. Let's see, Spirit, can we get some extra messages? No reversals. Okay. What wants to come through? I think that one is making an appearance. Okay. So first of all, for the back of the deck energy, we have the 6 of Cups coming through, with the 6 of Cups making an appearance. I'm sorry, you guys. My throat is feeling kind of dry today, but with this coming through, this definitely makes me think about how this person on your mind could be somebody from your past, in the way that this could be someone who you dated before. This could be someone who you're friends with. Maybe this is someone who you just knew in passing, and for some reason or another they've been on your mind lately. Maybe you knew them in high school and you just recently ran into them, and so now you're trying to find out how they were feeling about you whenever they ran into you, because maybe you were feeling some extra special stuff for them, and you're trying to figure out if those feelings were mutual, right? But yeah, I definitely think this person who you're asking about could definitely be from your past. But if that is not the case, this could also come through to represent how maybe this person who you're asking about, whenever you saw them the last time, they could have honestly felt like someone who you've known before. Maybe it felt almost, what's the word? Like deja vu in a way. When you saw them, you could have just felt like a very intense connection. You could have felt as though you've known them before. And I definitely think if that is the case, then that feeling is most likely mutual for sure. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at your cards that are coming through. So we have the moon. That's interesting. Okay. The moon. The two of cups. Oh my gosh. You guys, that is one of the best cards to receive in a reading like this. We also have the 6 of pentacles. So how were they feeling about you guys? Well, the first thing that is very certain is that they definitely felt a connection with you. They felt a romantic connection for you, for sure. So if this is someone who you find to be attractive, if this is someone who you're interested in romantically, I definitely think those feelings are mutual. Now, if this is someone who you're just interested in, like, being besties with, maybe this person who you're asking about is someone who you used to be best friends with, well then I feel like they felt that same type of connection. They felt as though they were being reunited with their best friend. And just take it as it resonates, okay? So for some of you guys, this could be someone who they feel a deep romantic connection with you. This could be representing that they feel a deep friendship connection with you. But at the end of the day, the connection here is undeniable. This person felt a connection. And I think for 98% of you guys, this person felt romantic feelings for you. But again, this could be someone who you're friends with in the past, and maybe they just feel as though it doesn't matter how many years separated you guys, they still feel as though y'all are like best friends. They see you as their best friend. Does that make sense? So yeah, at the end of the day, they were definitely feeling something sweet, something deep for you. And I'm also getting this idea that they wanted to show you and express to you how they felt for you. They wanted to let you know that they were interested in you. They wanted to give you their words, and they wanted to communicate to you how they were interested in you and are interested in you. And I definitely think that they felt called to ask you out on a date, if we're talking about a romantic connection here, or if this is someone who you're friends with or a family friend from the past. I think that they felt called to just ask you out to hang out together so that they can reconnect with you and talk to you about the good old days and things like that. But at the end of the day, with the moon card coming through, I don't think they knew how to express those feelings or how to put it into words. Or if they did know how to put these feelings into words, if they did know how to ask you out, or they did have a good idea as to how to ask you if you just want to hang out sometime, I think that there is this like sense of fear coming through, this sense of the unknown, because the moon card in and of itself, it talks about the unknown. It talks about the mystery of things and not knowing what to expect. And so I think that at the end of the day, this person, the last time they saw you, they wanted to let you know that they saw you as literally like their other half. They wanted to let you know that they felt such a strong connection to you. But at the end of the day, they were scared that if they were to give themselves to you and to put their heart out there like that, with these 6 of Pentacles coming through, that you might end up saying no to them. You might end up rejecting them. Or you may have ended up saying yes, right? For all they know, you could have said heck yes and told them, like, let's go out right now. But at the end of the day, they just didn't know what it was going to be. They didn't know which way the table was going to turn, right? Were you going to say yes to hanging out with them? Or were you going to say heck no and leave? And so at the end of the day, they couldn't bear the thought of you denying them. They couldn't bear the thought of you rejecting them. And so I think that instead of telling you how they felt, instead of telling you that they feel some type of connection towards you, instead of telling you that they wanted to hang out with you again, maybe even instead of them asking you just for your number, they backed out and they didn't say anything. And now I just think that they are thinking a lot about the last time they saw you, that this is definitely something that is on their mind all the time, because with the Six of Cups coming through, this does talk about daydreaming. And so I think that they are daydreaming about you, and they keep on replaying this last time that they saw you over and over and over again. And I think that in their minds, they see themselves changing the way that they reacted towards you. They keep on thinking, like, what would it have been like if I would have given them my heart, right? If I would have given this person my words, if I would have been honest with them and told them that I wanted to hang out with them again, what would have happened? And I just think that they really regret how they handled things, and they wish that they would have had the guts to tell you that they wanted to hang out with you again and connect with you again. But at the end of the day, they can't really do anything about it now, right? So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing so far. Let's go ahead and move on, and let's take a look at your oracle decks, babes. Okay, let's see what your oracle cards want to say. Spirit, how was Group 1's person feeling about them the last time that they saw them? What are their feelings for them, Spirit? Can we get some messages, please? Group 1's person's feelings for them. Can we get some messages, please? Beautiful. Okay. Now let's get one more card from here. Group 1's person. How were they feeling about them, Spirit? Group 1's person. Oh my gosh. Okay, those are a lot of cards. So, I'm going to put this card back in the deck because it was turned away. It wasn't looking at me. I'm going to put that back in the deck. Now, I want you guys to look and see exactly how these cards landed out. So I'm going to grab it just as it is and just flip it up. Okay. So as you can see, this card is looking at me. And so is this card. Now there is a card behind it. I'm going to put that card back in the deck because I couldn't see it. And I'm going to keep these cards, okay? Are we all on the same page here? Now I'm going to put that back over there, and let's see what is coming through. Wow. Okay. Yeah, guys. There is a lot of confusion here. A lot of doubt. I'm seeing a lot of doubt, a lot of insecurities. Very interesting. So first of all, we have the Priest card coming through. And again, this makes me think as though whenever I see the Priest, it makes me think about divinity, right? The divine. And it also makes me think about divine connections. And it's so interesting because you can see right here that there are like angel wings. Do you see that? And so it's angels and priests and the faith, they're always interconnected, right? And so I really think that your person sincerely felt like a divine connection towards you. They felt as though fate or the angels or whatever it is they believe in led them towards you, and that they were meant to meet you. But at the end of the day, they wanted to tell you how they felt about you. And that's what I'm seeing with the Volcano card, because the Volcano talks about like an eruption, right? They wanted to tell you, like, just completely erupt and have word vomit and tell you how they felt and tell you that they may have just met you, but they like you a lot, or tell you that they knew you from the past, right? You dated in the past and they still feel an otherworldly connection towards you. They wanted to tell you exactly what was on their mind, but at the end of the day, they kept it in. They kept it in, and they felt lost. They didn't know what to do. They felt lost, and they just, like I'm saying, they just didn't know what to do next. They didn't know how to tell you what they were thinking, what was on their mind, or if they did, they were just afraid. They didn't know what would happen if they did tell you that they liked you, because again, this could have been somebody who you dated in the past, and maybe things didn't end right with you guys the last time you guys were together. Maybe you guys had a big falling out, or something like that. And so they're afraid that you may never want to give them another chance, or that you wouldn't want to give this relationship a chance again. And so even though they feel the same way that they felt with you in the past, they're afraid of letting you know that these feelings still exist, because they're afraid of finding out that maybe you don't have those feelings for them anymore. And I think that that would break them more if they were to hear those words from you, you telling them that you don't like them in that way anymore. That would shatter them more. And then last but not least, with the emotional drainer coming through, I just feel like they felt emotionally drained whenever they were with you, whenever they saw you. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, again, like, they wanted to tell you all these things, but they didn't, right? They kept it to themselves. And I think that that was draining to them, to keep those words back, to keep themselves from telling you what they were thinking and how they were feeling for you. That was so much, it was so hard for them to do that, and it drained them. And so I definitely think that by the end of y'all's conversation, by the end of y'all's meeting, or whatever, the last time you saw them, I think that they just felt emotionally, mentally, and physically drained, and they just felt upset. They felt hopeless, and they were upset with themselves for how they handled things and for not telling you, revealing to you how they feel for you. They were very upset about that. And I do think that, again, they regret that. They regret that so much. But at the end of the day, I don't know what they're going to do going forward. I don't know if they're going to reach out to you or not, but this is how they're feeling for you. This is them laid out bare. This is how they felt for you the last time they saw you. And yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, Group 2. So, if you felt called to the lovely and very fun and fabulous Everyday Witch Tarot deck today, then hey, hello, my fabulous folks, and welcome to the most fabulous side of TarotTube. I'm Cameron, and I am going to be your tarot reader today. So, let's go ahead and start shuffling through this card, shall we? I know that you guys are as excited as I am, if not more, about how your person felt about you the last time they saw you. So let's get into that gossip, okay? Spirit, please help us connect to Group 2's person. Help us tap into their energy. How are they feeling about them the last time they saw them? What was going on in their mind and their hearts? Please help us tap into Group 2's person's energy, okay? Ooh, interesting. Okay. Ooh. Alrighty. So we have 2 cards coming through right there. And I do think I want to get maybe, one more card. Okay, there we go. Wow, these cards are coming out so quickly. Alrighty, so for the back of the deck tarot, we have the Empress. For the back of the deck energy, we have the Empress coming through. So the Empress does talk about that lovely Taurus energy. We also have the Strength card, which talks about Sagittarius energy as well. So the person on your mind could be a Taurus or a Sagittarius, or you could be a Taurus or a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. If they are, or you are one of those signs, then take it as a sign that you're in the right reading today. But with the Empress coming through, I definitely think that when they were looking at you, they saw you as the Empress. And the Empress talks about someone who is very beautiful. This talks about someone who is very physically attractive, and they are a queen, a king in their own right, okay? And so I definitely think that whenever they were with you the last time, whenever they saw you, they just saw you as someone who really just hung the world, hung the stars. You were everything to them. You were all they saw, okay? I honestly think that the world could be ending, and yet they're so focused on you and on your beauty that they don't even notice it, okay? You were the only thing in their world whenever they saw you. They were just completely focused on you. And so I definitely think that that's very beautiful to see. And again, they're definitely very attracted to you whenever they saw you the last time. Now, with the other cards coming through, we have the Strength card. We have the Three of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Okay, so I definitely think whenever they saw you the last time that they really felt like they wanted to talk to you. They wanted to hang out with you and get to know you better. Because when the Three of Cups comes through, this does talk about parties. This talks about having fun with people and just connecting with others and just hanging out, right? And so I definitely think that this person wanted to go up to you and talk to you and hang out with you more. But at the end of the day, I think that they were worried. They were scared that if they asked you to hang out with them, or if they tried to hang out with you, that you would end up hurting them or maybe rejecting them or not being interested in talking to them. Because we do have the Three of Swords coming through, and the Three of Swords talks about heartbreak. It talks about heartbreak, you guys. And so I think that they were looking at you and seeing you as this like gorgeous individual, this beautiful person, and at the end of the day, it's almost as though they compared themselves to you. And because you are this beautiful, amazing thing, they felt as though they were lacking. They felt as though you were completely out of their league. And they felt as though if they were to go up to you and try to hang out with you more, that you would end up just like shrugging them off and not wanting to talk to them. And thinking about that, thinking of you rejecting them, just completely hurt them so much. And what's sad about this, what makes me sad, is that they were trying to find the strength to come up to you, to talk to you, to hang out with you more. But at the end of the day, again, they were just so scared. They were so scared about what would happen. We also have the King of Pentacles coming through. And honestly, this is making me feel as though maybe this is who they want to be for you. Maybe this is who they feel like they have to be able to win you over, to be able to be enough, good enough for you, okay? Because the King of Pentacles, this talks about someone who has already done so many things within their life. This is someone who is very abundant. They have a good job. They've made a lot of money. They're very successful, very wise and experienced. They have a lot to offer someone. And at the end of the day, I'm just getting this idea that they are feeling as though they are lacking in that department. They feel as though they don't have a lot to offer you. Now, with this card coming through, this also makes me think about how this person who you're asking about could be someone who you know through your work. This could be someone who you see a lot every day on the job or at school here. The reason why I'm saying that is because whenever we have any type of pentacle energy coming through, that does talk about your work, your money, your finances. So I definitely think for a lot of you guys, this person who you're asking about could be someone who you know through school, through your work, or through some type of financial endeavor here. I do think I want to go ahead and just clarify the King of Pentacles really quick. Spirit, can we clarify this? Yeah, okay. That makes a ton of sense. So with the Page of Pentacles coming through and the King of Pentacles, this is who they feel like they have to be able to talk to you, to be able to be enough for you. But at the end of the day, they feel as though they are a Page of Pentacles. Because as you can see, the Pentacles talks about like a younger version of the King of Pentacles. This is someone who has not been as successful as the King of Pentacles. They're not as experienced. They don't have as much money or finances as them. This is them at the beginning of their journey, of their financial journey. And so at the end of the day, they're just looking at you and they just feel like you just wouldn't be interested in them at all if they were to try to talk to you. So yeah, there's also this energy here with the Empress coming through to represent how they were viewing you, and then the Page of Pentacles making an appearance. I do feel like for some of you guys, there could be an age gap between you. So I think that for some of you guys, this person who you might be asking about, they may be younger than you by like 3 or 4 years, or maybe even more. If that's not the case, then you could just be at a different point in your life than they are. Maybe you guys are the same age. Maybe you guys are both 28, and yet you have already been working for a long time. You could already be like having some type of status within your job, and yet they are at, maybe they just started working, maybe they just got out of college or something like that. Or they just got hired on at your job, right? But at the end of the day, you guys may be the same age, but whenever they compare you guys together, you just seem like you are so much more successful than them, so much more experienced, so much more wiser than them, and they just feel like they're a child whenever they are around you. So yeah, you guys, that is kind of what is coming through so far. Again, I definitely think that they are attracted to you and they are interested in dating you. If you are asking about a friend, maybe someone who you yourself are not interested in dating, then this could also be representing that maybe this person may just want to be friends with you, but at the end of the day, they just feel like if they were to try to ask you to be their bestie, that you would reject them or say no to them. Just take it as it resonates, because I am reading for a big audience, but I do think that for the majority of you guys, that this is like a romantic, like this person is having romantic feelings for you. So let's go ahead and see what else wants to come through here. Spirit, for group 2. For group 2, how is their person feeling for them the last time they saw them? How is their person feeling about them the last time they saw them? Can we get some messages, please? How are they feeling about them the last time they saw them? Okay. Interesting. So we have athlete coming through, and it says a dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and a strength of spirit. We also have doll coming through. We have luck and honor your past. Okay, you guys. So I think I do want to go ahead and clarify this doll card here. Will you clarify this doll card? How were they feeling for them the last time they saw them? Okay. Will you clarify, guys, 2 cards came through. I'm going to put that back. Will you clarify this luck card here? How was group 2's person feeling for them? Feeling about them the last time they saw them? Okay. And then will you clarify honor your past? Will you clarify honor your past? Okay. Alrighty. So I'm kind of getting an idea as to what's going on here. So with the doll card coming through, if you look at the doll looks very young and very youthful, right? But if you also look at the doll is like made up. The doll has makeup on, the doll has really pretty clothes on, things like that. And so I feel like your person, again, they feel like they are a child next to you. With the Fool card coming through, the Fool card literally talks about being at the very beginning of a new journey. It talks about not being experienced. It talks about doing something for the very first time. And so again, next to you, they feel so young. It's almost like they feel like a child trying to act like a grown-up. What I mean by that is, if they know you through y'all's job here, I think that they could definitely come to work, you know, all dressed up, maybe wearing a suit and a tie, or wearing a nice, like, business outfit, or whatever it is they have to wear at y'all's work here. And yet, even though they are wearing clothes that a good, fully functional adult would wear, someone who's very responsible and things like that, they still feel like they're just playing dress up, right? They feel like a child when they are next to you, and I think that they are afraid that whenever you look at them, that is what you see, that you see a child in them. And so they just feel so insecure whenever they're next to you. But they want to be able to transcend those handicaps, that handicap that they are giving themselves mentally, emotionally, because they are handicapping themselves by allowing their insecurities to take hold and keep them back from talking to you, from going up to you. They want to get to know you better. They want to talk to you more, but at the end of the day, that insecurity is just holding them back. But they want to transcend it. They want to work through it. And I think that they feel so lucky to even have you in their life, to even be able to look at you on a daily basis, or whenever it is they see you, they feel lucky to run into you. And they see you with the Six of Wands card coming through. They see you as someone who, oops, sorry you guys. Excuse my phone, but they see you as someone who is just so beautiful. I mean, look at this woman here. She is standing in the middle of like this adoring crowd of people. They look like fans, and they're giving her flowers and things like that. Like, whenever they look at you, that's what they see. They see someone who is just so incredible, who everyone loves, who everyone admires. They see you as someone who just is the center of their universe, okay? Who is the center of everyone's universes. And they definitely see you as someone who's very loved and very beloved by everyone. Now, with Honor Your Past coming through, I think that there is something coming through here from their past that is causing them to feel insecure around you as well. With the Five of Cups coming through, this talks about having something negative happen towards you and being so focused on the negative things that they can't focus on the fun things, on the good things in life, right? Because if you look behind this girl, it looks as though there's a feast or some type of party taking place. There's balloons and food laid out, and yet she's only focused on these cups that have spilled its contents, right? So this person is focused on what has gone wrong, that they can't even see what is going right. They can't focus on the good things in life. And so at the end of the day, I think when it comes to you, and the last time they saw you, they were so focused on who has hurt them, on the things that have happened to them in the past, on being hurt in love or in friendships, that they were a bit pessimistic. They were afraid to go up to you and talk to you and tell you that they want to get to know you more and things like that. They were so afraid to do that because they thought that their past might end up replaying, history might end up replaying, and they will end up getting hurt by you, just like how they've gotten hurt by so many other people in their past. So yeah, they're just kind of in, the last time they saw you, they were definitely very attracted to you. They wanted to talk to you, but at the end of the day, there were so many negative, pessimistic feelings that were overwhelming them that I feel like they almost couldn't breathe. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a very beautiful and grand rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 3. So if you felt called to this beautiful Tarot of the Abyss deck today, then hey, hello, how are you? And welcome to the most fabulous side of TarotTube. I am Cameron, and I am going to be your tarot reader today, okay? So anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and start shuffling through these cards, because I know you guys are as excited, if not more so. You're as excited as I am. Excuse me, you guys, I cannot talk right now, but I know you guys are just as excited as I am, if not more. I did it right that time. To find out how your person is feeling about you, how they felt about you the last time they saw you. So Spirit, can you please help a girl out, help me out, and tell me exactly what group three's person, the person on their mind, what they were thinking, what they were feeling the last time they saw them. Please give us all of the yummy, yummy, yummy tea, Spirit. Please help us out. Okay. Ooh, okay, already there's a lot of competition and conflict coming through. Very interesting. Okay. So I definitely think your person was feeling conflicted within their own selves the last time they saw you. Ooh! Oh my goodness, you guys. Did y'all see that? That fell down. Okay, I got it. It's right here. Let's see what else wants to come through. Let's get one more card. One more card. Group three's person. How are they feeling about them? Oh, 2 more cards are coming through. Interesting. Okay, so first of all, for the back of the deck energy, we do have the Hermit card coming through. So I definitely think the last time they saw you, I don't think that they went out of their way to talk to you or to approach you, because with the Hermit card coming through, this does talk about someone who keeps their own counsel. This talks about someone who might be a bit of a wallflower. They're very introspective. They prefer to be on their own more than to be in groups, right? So yeah, I definitely think the last time they saw you, instead of coming up to you and talking to you, they most likely were just keeping to themselves. And so maybe that's why you find yourself here at this reading today, because maybe you wanted to talk to them or you were intrigued by them, and yet because they didn't come up to you, you're wondering, like, how do they feel about you? Are they interested in you? Do they not care about you? What's going on? Are you even on their mind? So let's go ahead and talk about these cards, and I will tell you if you are on their mind. Okay, babes? So we have the King of Swords coming through. We have the 5 of Wands. The beautiful Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Cups, which, babes, we love to see this card coming through. And last but not least, we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, you guys, so with the King of Swords coming through, this does talk about air energy. So your person who you're asking about, they could be an air sign. They don't have to be. But if they are an air sign, then that means they could be the signs Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. But I definitely think the last time they saw you with the Ace of Cups coming through, they were definitely intrigued by you. I definitely think that this person saw you as someone who could potentially be a romantic partner for them. They were definitely looking at you, and they saw you as someone who was very attractive and very pleasing to the eye. And yeah, again, they saw you as someone who could be a partner to them, a romantic partner. But at the end of the day, they were definitely holding themselves back here. Because with the 5 of Wands, that talks about feeling very conflicted, but on the other hand, it also talks about competition as well. I mean, if you look at this card here, there are 2 birds that are fighting against each other. And so there are a couple different messages coming through. I think that whenever your person was looking at you, the last time they saw you, they felt very conflicted within their own hearts. And I think that those feelings of confliction were coming from their past, because we do have the 3 of Swords coming through. And whenever we see the 3 of Swords, that talks about heartbreak. That talks about heartbreak. And so I definitely think that your person could have gone through some type of heartbreak in the past. Maybe they've gone up to someone before and they started talking to them and tried to get their number or ask them out on a date, and maybe they were rejected right then and there on the spot. And so that could be something that is causing them to hold themselves back when it comes to coming up to you and trying to talk to you. And again, I do think that this person is a bit more on the quieter side. I think that they could be a bit shy, and so whenever they talk to someone, it takes a lot of energy from them. It takes a lot of willpower and determination to get them to even come up to someone and talk to them, because I do think that your person could definitely be on the shyer side. And so it's really hard for them to fight against themselves, to fight against their quiet nature to go up to someone and start a conversation with them. So that's another thing that was hanging over their heads. They wanted to talk to you, but again, they were afraid with whatever happened in their past that you might end up hurting them. They were afraid that if they try to talk to you that you would just shrug them off and be like, yeah, no, I'm going to talk to these people. And they were also, again, just fighting against their own nature, their own predisposition of being more quiet and being more solitary. But then with that second message of competition coming through, I just think that they saw you as someone who's a very hot commodity. They saw you, whenever they looked at you, they instantly thought, the last time they saw you, that you were someone who probably has a lot of people that are interested in talking to you. They saw you as someone who is a hot commodity to people, and they feel like if they were to try to talk to you, that you probably already have other like tens of thousands of people trying to talk to you, okay? So yeah, they definitely felt like maybe they just couldn't compare to these people. They felt like if they were to talk to you that you would not even be interested in them because you already have like 10 or 20 or 30 more people trying to talk to you at the moment, right? Your DMs are completely packed. So yeah, that's kind of like how they were feeling. At the same time, with the Wheel of Fortune coming through, this is the card of luck. And so I think that they just felt lucky that they were able to look at you and see you. They felt lucky at being able to be in your presence. And I think that is very beautiful. They really saw that moment as being so precious to them. The moment that they were able to even just be in the same room as you. They really see that as something that is just very precious to them. And at the end of the day, with the King of Swords coming through, I think that this is talking about how this is the person who they want to be for you. This is the person who they aim to be. Because whenever we have the King of Swords coming through, this talks about someone who is a really great communicator. This talks about someone who, even if they are on the shyer side, this person is great at talking to people. They're very charming, and people enjoy having conversations with them because they just always have very interesting things to say. These people are also very intellectual. They know a lot of things. And so people, again, love talking to them because not only are they charming, but they are also just so smart. They know so many different things. So yeah, I think that this is who they want to be. I think the last time they saw you, they wished upon every star that they could be like this King of Swords person, that they could show you that they could be like that. Because I do think that King of Swords person, this is them. This is your person, group 3. I think that your person, if I had to describe them, I would say that they are very intellectual. I think that because they spend so much time on their own, they spend a lot of time learning new things, soaking up new information. I think that they know so many interesting facts, and they have so much knowledge, and there's so many things that they would love to share with people, that they would love to talk to people about. And I think that they are charming in their own way, but at the end of the day, they have such an introspective spirit that it keeps them back from being this person, from showing people that they can be this person. And so at the end of the day, I think that they did keep to themselves the last time they saw you. And again, you could have been maybe just confused, because you could be just as interested in them as they are in you. But at the end of the day, they didn't make that move towards you, that first move. And this is why, group 3, this is why. So let's go ahead and move these cards up, and let's take a look at your oracle cards. Okay, so Spirit, can we get some oracle cards, please, for group 3? How did their person, the person on their mind, feel about them the last time they saw them? How did they feel about them the last time they saw them, group 3? Yeah! Oh my goodness, that makes so much sense. I love that that card is coming through. Let's get some extra messages, please. Group 3, how was their person feeling about them the last time they saw them? What was going on in their minds, Spirit? Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. And that makes so much sense, honestly. Okay, I'm excited to talk to you about this card. Now, last but not least, Spirit, how was their person feeling about them? Group 3's person, the last time they saw them, how were they feeling about them? Let's take that. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So first of all, we have Don Juan. And I definitely think that they saw you as this Don Juan person. Because who is Don Juan? Don Juan is someone who could have any woman that he wants, right? He is so attractive. He is so hot and charming and just all of the good things you can think of, right? He can have any person he wants. And so again, your person saw you as someone who could have anyone that they want. And because of that, they just thought, why would they ever want me? Why would they ever want to hang out with me? If they could have anyone else, why would they want me? Why would they choose me? And so, yeah, your person was definitely feeling quite insecure. Group 3, I'm not going to lie, they're feeling quite insecure here. Now, we also have Emily Bront coming through, and it says down there the key word is fantasy. Now, I love this card because Emily Bront, she is known for being someone who is very introspective. She was very quiet. She kept to herself a lot, or at least I think she did. Let me make sure. Honestly, that's going to bug me because I do think that there are multiple Bront sisters or Bronte sisters. I want to make sure I got that right. Was Emily Bront shy? Yeah, okay, it literally says right here, Emily's unsociability and extremely shy nature has subsequently been reported many times. Yeah. So, can y'all see that, you guys? It says it. I don't know if y'all can see that. That good. But it says it right there. Her shy and introspective nature. Yeah, very shy. I think that your person is very unsociable. And so at the end of the day, you're like a fantasy to them. I think that they stood in the corner, or they were like a little wallflower. They were at wherever they were. They stood on the sides, on the outskirts, looking at you. And that whole time they were just fantasizing about what it would be like to be this King of Swords person. What it would be like to be someone who had the courage to go up to you and talk to you and charm your pants off, right? And at the end of the day, with transformation coming through with the serpent, at that moment, they were wishing that they could be absolutely anyone else. They were wishing that they could transform and become this person, become someone who is not shy, become someone who is more sociable. They wanted to absolutely change themselves so that they could have the courage to talk to you. And I think that is so sweet and so sad, because I honestly think that it is really their shy nature that was just holding them back so much. They were so afraid to talk to you. They wanted to talk to you so bad, and at that moment they just wished that they could be someone who wasn't shy, who wasn't introspective, who wasn't them. They didn't want to be them whenever they saw you last. They wanted to be anyone else so that they could just get past their introspective nature and just talk to you, right? So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.